Today, we're diving into something deeply personal and uplifting. 3 signs you're getting closer to God. If you've ever wondered whether you're growing in your faith, or if God is truly working in your life, this video is for you. Sometimes, the journey to a deeper relationship with God feels mysterious, but there are clear signs that show you're on the right path. These signs aren't always loud or obvious, they're often quiet transformations in your heart and life. So, let's explore these 3 powerful signs that you're drawing closer to God. Stick around until the end for a special reflection to help you take the next step in your spiritual journey. Let's get started. The first sign you're getting closer to God is that you're learning to forgive yourself. The Bible tells us in Psalm 103, verse 12, that God removes our sins as far as the east is from the west. But let's be honest, sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself. Maybe you carry the weight of past mistakes, regrets, or choices that still haunt you. I know I've been there, replaying moments I wish I could change. But here's the beautiful truth. When you start to embrace God's grace, you begin to let go of that shame. You realize you don't have to carry the burden alone because God has already forgiven you. That moment when you stop defining yourself by your failures and start seeing yourself through God's eyes, that's a sign you're growing closer to Him. It's like a weight lifting off your shoulders, replaced by the freedom of His love. So, ask yourself, are you starting to release that self-condemnation? That's God at work in you. The second sign is that you're finding peace in surrendering to God's plan. In our fast-paced world, we're taught to control everything, our careers, our relationships, our futures. But when you're drawing closer to God, you start to loosen your grip. You begin to trust that His plan is better than yours, even when it doesn't make sense. Philippians 4:7 talks about the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, guarding our hearts. I remember a time when I was stressed about a big decision, trying to force my own way. But when I prayed and surrendered it to God, I felt this unexplainable calm. That peace is a sign that you're aligning with His will. It's not about giving up, it's about giving it over to God. Are you noticing moments where you're less anxious and more trusting? That's a clear sign you're walking closer with Him. The third sign you're getting closer to God is that you're inspired to love others more deeply. 1 John 4:12 says, "If we love one another, God lives in us, and His love is made complete in us." As you grow closer to God, His love overflows into your relationships. You start to see people the way God sees them, with compassion, patience, and grace. Maybe you're quicker to forgive a friend who hurt you, or more willing to help a stranger in need. For me, this showed up when I started praying for people I used to hold grudges against. That shift in my heart wasn't something I could manufacture. It was God's love working through me. When you find yourself acting with kindness, even when it's hard, or feeling empathy for others' struggles, that's a sign God is transforming you from the inside out. His love makes all things new, including how you love others. So there you have it, 3 signs you're getting closer to God. You're learning to forgive yourself. You're finding peace in surrender. And you're loving others more deeply. These signs aren't just check boxes. They're evidence of God's grace reshaping your heart and life. If you're seeing these in your life, celebrate them. And if you're not quite there yet, don't worry, God is patient, and He's walking with you every step of the way. Take a moment today to reflect. Which of these signs do you see in your life? What's one step you can take to draw even closer to God? Maybe it's praying for forgiveness, surrendering a worry, or showing kindness to someone. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Share your story or which sign resonated with you most. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video on growing in faith. Thank you for watching, and may God's love guide you closer to Him every day. See you next time.